Hello, viewers, family, and friends. Welcome to another edition of Cole and Ken Reviews. I'm Kendrick and my lovely wife, Nicole.
Hey.
Yep, this is season 10, episode number 11. Well, this series is about the 1 month anniversary. Tonight, starting off with Taylor and Brandon. Yeah, well, Taylor received a box full of the pictures in the wedding.
Oh, yeah.
She goes through reminiscing. And Brandon also receives his. And so, before we know, Taylor's reaching out to Brandon. See if they get a little reunion going on at the nail shop.
I actually thought that we could not focus on them production wise this week, but I see that's not the case. They were still trying to get them in. So, yeah, they met up at the nail shop. Taylor was finally getting her nails done, and Brandon came. She gave him an anniversary card.
She did.
Yeah, with an apology in it.
He read it.
Yeah.
First, he was like, well, he tells us that Taylor's reached out to him, but she hadn't apologized officially yet. So when he meets with her, like my wife says, she has the card. So she hands that to him after they talk a little bit. And then he's reading the card and says, wow, she actually apologized in the card. But as he gets to thinking, he's like, wait a minute. She never apologized in public, or she ever said to him, I apologize with her mouth. So he begins to think, wait a minute. He's talking to her like, hey, I understand the card, but you haven't really apologized to me speakingly. So he began to call her a narcissist.
Yeah, he called her narcissist and stuff, and I don't know. I actually probably dozed off on it. I don't know.
But Taylor, she was asking him now. She's like, look, she said, you don't want to become friends? And she's like, at this point, we're really not friends, but I'm trying to become a friend. And he's saying, look, I didn't get married to be friends. I'm married for a wife.
Yeah, it was kind of this episode it had some slow parts. So he said he didn't want to be friends. I think that was pretty much it on them.
Yeah, he got kind of upset. He was like, I just can't believe she really didn't apologize publicly. So he's taking it, in that way. And she's like, I'm trying to get past all this stuff and let's become friends and, learn more about each other. But he decides not to. So he says, I'm out of here. She not right.
Again, he was wrong. She was wrong. I don't know why they're still on the show. I don't know how that works, but I guess we still got to watch them.
Yeah, we don't know if they'll be there next week or not, so we need to stay tuned for that. It's interesting, to say the least. We're going to move on to Mika and Michael.
They had an okay episode. I mean, I say okay. I guess he didn't. I can't even say he didn't lie this week because I don't know if he lied or not.
Well,
but it started off good.
He wanted to cook some breakfast for her.
He did. He didn't lie about that. He did say breakfast was his most favorite meal
of the day.
He didn't lie about that.
Now, Mika, as we know, she doesn't like breakfast. But he wants to cook, do his thing. And he had some champagne and some orange
He made
juice.
mimosa. He made a mimosa. He said, pretend that we're in France, and he made her mimosas. She had eggs and some turkey sausage and something else. She was just sitting there like she really wasn't feeling it. But hey, that's the one thing he didn't lie about is breakfast. So take the good with the bad since you in it. Just eat the breakfast. You don't have to eat. I mean, remind him breakfast is not your favorite meal later, but don't have an attitude.
All the time with this breakfast, and I don't really like breakfast. What she kept saying, He asked about the grits, and she said, "I don't do grits."
She's so grumpy sometimes. I don't know.
And
I don't really
so,
care for
but
her. I don't care for him and don't care for
he's
her either.
smiling and saying he's enjoying his breakfast, and she's just like,
She did give it a 7 though. She rated it a 7. They had,
he
I don't
said
know.
for him that was good,
Yeah.
considering she don't like breakfast. So he smiled, and eventually she started smiling, and it was all right.
Yeah, I think production paid for them to go out on this little boat ride in a limousine because we
Yeah.
still don't know what Michael does for a job.
Now, as they are on the boat, Michael mentions that, hey, I believe we went through some tough times in order to get to this point
You think?
in a month time. So he said it was good that we went through the bad to get to this point. And he enjoying this boat ride, and they go back and they watch the film when they first got married. So
Yeah.
they enjoying that part there.
She got him some ties for their 1 month anniversary.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
And so
And he said he got her a trip to Jamaica so she can swim with some dolphins.
well, he planned it out and got an excursion going. And,
We'll see.
and yeah, we don't know about the job situation just yet. But he says it's what it is. So she's like, well, I hope it's real.
Well, we don't know.
She said, I hope it's real.
We'll see.
So she, it was hard for her to get too excited. All right. What else went on with them?
Nothing.
Mm.
That was it. I mean, it wasn't.
Let's get on to Katie and Derek.
Yeah, Katie and Derek.
Oh, my goodness. Katie, she's still on that LOVE thing. She wants to, her feelings hurt when he hasn't said it. So she's kind of into herself. He had something planned for 1 month anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
And so
she called him.
Some rose petals out. Leading to the bathroom.
I can't remember, but before that, remember she called when they had the little spat. First of all, she said she called him on his job while he was at work to tell him that she wasn't getting rid of her townhouse. Why she felt she needed to tell him while he was at work, I don't know. And so he got a little irritated, and she said he disrespected her. He said some cuss words, and they really had got into it a little bit.
It's only because she felt like it was going to take him 6 months to say the LOVE word. So she...
The same old.
She getting on my nerves with this her. I done told. Anyway, here we go. So, yeah. But he just saying give it some time. We'll see. He's trying his best.
But they did go out. They went out because he had planned the 1 month anniversary, even though at first it was a little shaky. They went out. They kind of talked about it. So they got past their little disagreement. Mm-hmm. They learned, they apologized to each other by the way, they handled everything. And they moved forward. So they had a good night. They looked at their wedding stuff also. They had a night they spent in the bathtub.
They did.
Even though they had food in the bathroom. But, we'll get past that. But they ended on a good note. So they just had a little bumpy road. And they got past it. Yeah. That was pretty much it on them. They didn't have a lot going on either.
Kind of reassured her some things. And then I think what did it for her this time, he brought out some pictures that he had put together.
Oh, yeah.
Two from the trips.
I think I dozed off.
And he got some pictures sent from the family.
Oh, yeah.
And once he put that together, she was in cloud 9.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can't remember that.
That's when he walked her into the tub. And
then
he had the little chocolate strawberries for her.
Okay.
Now she's on cloud 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do remember that part with the pictures. He called family. Yeah.
Called family and got all the pictures.
Okay, I do remember that.
From years back, got it together. So, she was good.
Okay.
She got out of her feelings for now.
Until next week.
Mm-hmm. She'll be back on it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Waiting for that LOVE word. Anyway, well, I'm telling you right now. Derek said, I don't think so. We're going to wait on this. All right. Next one, Mindy and Zach.
I don't even know where to...
What's new with this couple?
Where did they even... Oh,
Remember he showed up at the
ice skating rink.
the ice skate. She in her domain now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
she's
her
like,
element.
yeah, she's saying, hey, I got him over here on my tread, you know. So she's excited that he actually stood up and skated a little bit.
Yeah, he did pretty good.
He actually was pretty good. He put the skates on. You know, he seemed real cheery and nice. You know, they sit down laughing and talking. They get on the ice.
Okay.
Yeah, they be having fun time in the daytime. It's that nighttime that
So
it's not the daytime that's the problem.
okay, so after the ice skating,
It's the nighttime.
is that when they had the dinner?
Yeah.
They had the dinner and they were talking.
They did have the dinner and talking, and she was optimistic as always.
I don't know why.
Oh, Mandy.
I do not know why.
I looked at my wife like, they call that optimist? Hey, she's very optimistic until when she had talked, she said, well, maybe it's a chance that he may stay the night. This time, you know, start getting his mindset on sleeping.
Spending the night
at the room
with his wife.
But what happened was when she began to do that, that's when he said, I know a secret about you that you have not told me, and I don't appreciate it. And then he got into his feelings, and then she said, what? What kind of secret did you know about? Well, you know what I'm talking about. She said, no, tell me. And then she kept saying, he kept saying, no.
Think hard.
I'm not going to tell you.
Think really hard. I can't stand people do that. It's like either you going to tell me or you not.
Person, she said, so I can't. She said, I don't understand what it may be. So just let me know. Just what is it? He kept saying, no, I'm not going to tell you.
She even said, if it's something you need to tell me off camera, you know, he was just like, I need you to really think about it. I'm like, if you're not going to tell her, if you're not even going to tell her off camera, why'd you even bring it up?
Okay, now listen up, guys. This is going to get deep. Well, what we discovered is, she got a real good friend.
That's not her friend.
She said that's her real good friend. She's known for like 12, 13 years. Now, what we find out is something she found out, called that friend and asked her a few questions and found out that they had been talking. So Zach been talking to this good friend, calling her up each morning and texting.
Giving a good morning text.
All that.
How you doing? Happy Friday.
All that. But the good friend of hers has never even spoken with her on this matter to say, hey, the man been calling me, texting me, we changed numbers, whatever. She ain't know nothing about it.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
And then all of a sudden she called. She said, girl, well, actually, she said, when the last, has she been calling discussing us, or has he been calling for y'all to be talking? He said she's talking about a little bit of both.
And she asked for the lady, the friend, to screenshot her the text messages. She said, "Oh, I deleted them."
Mm-hmm.
He just texted you this morning. You already deleted.
Mm-hmm.
You deleted because you know it was wrong.
Mm-hmm. She did bring up something though that we thought was puzzling. She mentioned that she trying to wait for him after the show is over.
Well, she said something like, because she was like, so are you still talking to him? She said, no, I'm not going to talk to him again until after filming or something like that. She said it had something to do with she won't have anything to do with him until after filming.
She said he was this and he was that and.
And so then when Mindy asked her, she called her out on it. She said, so you going to continue to talk to him after filming? She's like, no, in fact, when we get off, I'll delete his number or something like that, she said. I don't know. It's some else fishy going on. We got to find out what that is. I don't know. It's weird.
Because Mindy had already questioned Zach. She was asking him if he had a girlfriend that he was seeing because he's not with her.
Right.
And then also, or she may have thought he was a little funny.
He was gay, yeah. She asked him.
I won't say that word. But anyway.
It's better than funny.
But anyway, yeah. That's what she asked him. And then come to find out, we learned about this friend, so.
Yeah. It's weird.
It's getting real now. Mindy's like, I got two liars. The friend and the husband. at the same time.
But they're telling opposite stories. So
yeah, but she feel like right now that both of them collaborated as far as the lead and everything.
Right.
At the same time.
Right. So that's weird.
The stories are not matching up.
Right, they don't add up. I don't know. It was weird. We got to see.
But he says that he got something on her.
You know, I guess we'll find out next week. If he don't hurry up and say it, I mean, at this point, Zach can be off the show
about,
with Brandon and Taylor.
You know what you did. So she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yep, it's interesting. So definitely stay tuned for episode 12 on next week. Now, the last and not least is the Corky. The nice, sweet, lovable, quirky couple, Jessica and Austin. They're doing great when they 1 month.
Yeah, they did pretty good. They had a nice little outing, little 1 month dinner celebration. They looked at their wedding video and photos and stuff.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Yeah, they do a lot of nice things. Oh, don't forget about the little hand.
Oh yeah, they did a clay sculpture of their hands.
That was
holding hands together.
Austin's ideal. He said
he did put that together.
He used to do some stuff like that.
Yeah.
His family, so they did that and they had to hold a hand off into it for a certain amount
to
of time.
mold it. Mm-hmm.
Took it apart and it came out to be real nice.
It was really nice.
Yeah, so they got that for the little mantle, for safekeep. And it turned out to be a real good 1 month anniversary.
Yeah, they had.
She even mentioned it. She said this has been the greatest 1 month marriage.
Right now, she's still stuck on that too. Austin hadn't said he loved me yet. I'm ready to say it, but I'm waiting on him to say it first, type thing. And I'm like, I need you to get past that. I mean, if you love him, either you ready to say it or you not. That's up to you. But don't be like, he need to say it. What would have made this night perfect is if he said
it first.
Yeah, he's taking his time. He's making sure, that whatever he's feeling is true feeling. It's not just a phase, because everything's going good.
It's only been a month.
Right. Give him time.
1 month.
Yeah, he only known you for a month.
Right now. But she want him
to say it first.
Yeah, so, hey. But other than that, they doing great.
Yeah, they doing good.
A great example right now for couples.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they've had, some spats, off the camera. So,
probably so.
But for the most part, they always seem to have a good time.
Right. He's laid back.
They laugh a lot, and they just, they go with the flow.
Right. Even though she's a little bossy, but his personality is so laid back that he just kind of,
cool
he's cool like that.
Yeah.
As you said.
So awesome, yeah. So great job there, Jessica and Austin. I got to give you some credit on that. And based on these other three,
they can be awesome.
A lot of work to be done if you can fix it.
Yeah.
So, but I'll tell you what. I'll tell you, this one here was hard to go through. Sleepy.
Yeah, I fell asleep on it. These 2 hours of y'all, and I know people feel like that. This is like the longest 2 hours. And it's like you wake up, and especially if it's not a lot going on, and these couples are the way they are this season. And it's like,
fun things. But yeah, it's been kind of nerve-wracking.
Right.
Slow motion, slow going.
Yes.
But yeah, we're going to try to stay tuned for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
If you can stay with us. We know it's hard to go through. We understand. Believe that. So, on next week, stay tuned with Colin Can Reviews. We're going to try to hit episode 12 as best we can.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I need to start taking naps before I watch it.
Yeah, well, come on with it, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, it might be getting ready to get interesting because there's a lot of couples going to be fussing and fighting.
Yeah.
In the next series, we notice a lot of them are not going to be getting along. So,
come with the dirt. Come with the lies. Come with the drama.
We're going to continue to try to get a best review, the best of our opinion as much as we can. All right. All subscribers, really appreciate you subscribing. And stay tuned for next week. This is Colin Can Reviews. Until next time.